So what's up, guys? I thought I'd vlog today just because I don't really have a set video to make. I'm not doing anything special on the Volvo, but I don't know about y'all. I like to make a list of stuff I need to do for the day, and my list is pretty full, so I need to go ahead and go do that. And the first thing on the list is the actual first thing on the list is, so I've been drifting the Volvo with the welded diff a lot lately, and these are some old tires, and then drifting it is not a good combination, so I have to go get new tires. I got the wheels off, and then let me show you something funny that happened when I was doing that. So you can see how the jack slipped and then ended up going through the floor pan in the Volvo. It's pretty bad. See, it carpet stayed, so yeah, there's the rust hole. There's a bunch of little tire shops all around this area, and a brand new tire at Walmart was $31. So which means I should be able to go to this little tire shop by my house and pay way less than that, because there's gonna be $100 for both, just with the installation and everything, even with it off the car. So I need to go get tires put on, and then I have a few other things I gotta do too, but I will get to that after I do that. And here's the video of the Volvo drifting whenever I blew the tires out. So you can see that she was whipping and shitting and whatever the fuck that word is, but now she's in here getting new tires put on. And another thing I did, but I didn't record because it was kind of a shit show, was this. I made my own custom exhaust. I bought a stick of 7-foot exhaust piping, and I made it to where it wouldn't hang down, but as you can see, it's hanging down, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to mount that up so it doesn't scrape, because the whole reason I made it custom in the first place was so it doesn't scrape, because it was scraping really bad to where it broke off. And see, that's my rigged up, this is actually the muffler off the Honda when I cut it off when I first got it, but see, everything's just rigged up, not even done right. It's just, I just wanted something done, so it is quiet whenever it is on, but it's, I'll just go ahead and show you a clip right now. So here's my list. I gotta get tires. Lozano's the name of the place. I need to get the Volvo registered. I need to get the Subaru's hood cut for the hood pins. I need to finish the exhaust so it doesn't scrape. I have ground bolts on the Subaru for my wiring that I need done. I need to plastic at the bottom of it because it's peeling. I need to put oil in the Volvo. Get the windshield trim. Get the BMW gutted so I can load it on my trailer. And then my friend Eric, he is in the military right now, and he has his car sitting in his yard that he called me and told me to take and scrap for him. So that's at the bottom of my list just because he doesn't care because he's in the military. So these are all the stuff that I got to do, and I'm hoping I can get this all done today, but I doubt it. Lozano's, that's the little tire place right by my house. They wanted to charge $45 for the tire and installation for a old used tire, and Walmart wants the same exact price for 2 brand new tires. So you really wanna die in the nighttime. Only time I feel pain when I feel it up. That's why it's standing on my face that I'm down on. Only time on my mind when I'm all alone. That's why I'm never really alone in the nighttime. 101 before tax, and it's gonna be like a 2-hour wait because I got a bunch of cars in front of me. But I'm getting 2 brand new tires put on the Volvo wheels. So they said it's gonna be like a 2-hour wait at most, and this Walmart's only about 15 minutes away, 10 minutes, whatever, away from my house. So I'm gonna go home and see if I can finish the other stuff on my list. So I'm back home. I'm gonna do a few stuff while I wait for the Volvo wheels to get done. But in the meantime, look at these wheels right here. Guess how much I picked these babies up? I want y'all to guess for it in the comments right now. But if you see, look at these tires. These are Dureza D102s, I think. 101s, Z2, I think 102. I don't know. I don't remember. But they're rotational tires. These are Ford Performance wheels, 5x110, some stupid ass size. But I picked these babies up for a whopping $0. And no, I didn't steal them. Marcus's stepdad is moving, and so he has a bunch of shit, and he just went ahead and gave these wheels to me, because if not, he's gonna have to throw them out. So I got these clean ass wheels, except they have a weird ass lug pattern. So if I'm gonna put them on any of my cars, I'm gonna have to use a spacer adapter. But I don't want to put them on the Volvo because these are really good autocross tires, and I obviously am not gonna be able to drift or burn out or do anything with these in the Volvo. And my Subaru, I just got new wheels put on, or tires put on, and I like the way the wheels look on that because they're WRX wheels. So I have these sitting around. I'm probably gonna hold on to these. Well, in the meantime, I've had these BMW wheels up for sale for like 2 weeks, and I've had 0 offers. So yeah, that's amazing. So, and you see that trailer right there and that BMW right there? I gotta get that BMW on that trailer, and I have no idea how, because it has no wheels on it because I took them off. And if I walk over to the Subaru, I can show you what ground bolts I am talking about. So I installed a wideband, and I have all of my gauges and stuff hooked up to grounds. See that one there, and then that one there. Those bolt or little studs sticking out are not threaded, they're just rods to hold the carpet on. So I have these new bolts that I am going to weld in place, and then I'm going to cut this shorter, and that way I can actually thread it on, because like the wideband cuts on and off, and all the other gauges and stuff cut on and off because it doesn't get a good ground, all because of that. So I'm going to try to weld that in place, and that way I can stick all those things over that. So that's what I mean by Subaru ground bolts welded. I replastied my wheels, and it came out nice. I used a bunch of glossifier and a bunch of coats along with the new tires, and that looks cool. And then this is what I mean by the bottom of the Subaru Plasti Dip, because I started peeling away at all this crap because it was peeling off and it just looked really bad. So I have new cans of Plasti Dip to re-Plasti Dip that. And I finally got the hood back on my Subaru, as you can tell, but it's not all the way down because I have these hood pins and no holes drilled. So I'm going to be installing these on the Subaru. They're the ones where you press it, flip it up, and see it goes in, and then you can lock it, which I like a lot because I took my hood latch out. It went right there. So I have no hood latch because I'm doing weight reduction. And you see that is the windshield trim. Whenever Braden owned the Volvo, he put a new windshield in it because it was all shattered. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the old video where Braden owned the Volvo before he sold it, and then I bought it back from the guy he sold it to, because you can see how shattered the windshield was. One easy thing I can do real quick is put oil in the Volvo, because I changed the motor mounts and I took the oil filter off to do that, and when I did, I spilled oil all over the concrete, so I had to power wash it. So I got some 15W40 diesel oil, because apparently they like that. Shout out to Jordan for telling me that. So Jordan, if I blow my Volvo motor because of this, filling it up with 15W40, then you fucking owe me, bro. But I doubt this will happen. I have this in my Accord right now because my Accord has 315,000 miles or some shit like that. So I have that in the Accord also. Good job, Preston. Way to go. So you see the exhaust right there. It's just a straight pipe, literally. And then I have a hose clamp there, and it goes out. But right there, I don't know how well you can see, but it's been scraping right there because that's where it bends down. It like goes down and then up, so it's like that's the lowest point.
So I jacked it up and then I put some wooden blocks to hold it up in place. And if you see the transmission mount, how it goes in for the exhaust, so what I thought about doing is I have this metal plate and it's thin, so I bent it in half. And so what I was gonna do is cover it up like that and then like self-tap or weld this in place. That way it holds it up so the exhaust will hang down and won't hang all the way down to the ground, because right there it's been scraping and scraped all the way through. That's why the exhaust note is so loud. But something funny I figured out is, first of all, the transmission mount is completely gone, so you can see all the way through. And the other thing is, look at the rust right here. Oh, that's getting pretty bad. Like, oh, that's getting pretty bad. Holy shit! It's all the way to the floor of the car. That's where the jack slipped. I had the jack here and it slipped out, and then that's all the way through. So this creeper's making an annoying ass creaking sound, but see, I got it self-tapped into the transmission mount, and this low part is now up higher. I have the wood blocks out, and I just got to undo the jack. So are y'all ready to see if it holds? Hold on. Well, fuck. So I used 2 self-tappers. You can see 1, 2, 1, 2. And the car is back on the ground, kind of. It's on back 2 jack stands just because I still have no wheels on them, which that's probably time for me to go pick them up now. But now that the exhaust is off the ground and probably not going to scrape, and I hope those self-tappers don't break, it should be able to go. Time to go get the tires. Nice exhaust. Boom. Look at these. Look, even got a little sticker on them. These are Douglas all season 185 65 14 tires. So let's see if we can fix this problem right here. Now that I got tires on, I can back it out and see if she scrapes. And I got it on the floor, and the exhaust is pretty far off. That's just the line. That has nothing to do with anything hanging down. So let's see if she drives fine now. Cold start. Let's move forward. Oh my goodness gracious, got no power steering. We are cruising now, brethren. That sound is the drive shaft hitting the transmission tunnel, if you're wondering. No scraping. So y'all know how this Volvo has massive windows, and then I started getting some stickers. Well, last night I went to this car meet called Eat Sleep Car Meet. It's a pretty big meet. It's like once every month or so in the Houston area, and it's for like a bunch of tuner cars. Like really cool tuner cars go there. I took my Subaru there a couple times, and it was my Subaru got a lot of attention. But the past few times I've gone in the Honda, and I finally found I was gonna be able to take this there, but there was no tire shops open on Sunday, so I couldn't do it. But I picked something up. In this bag, I purchased like every single slap sticker they had. So they got Senpai Squad, and by the way, I don't watch anime. I don't like anime really, but I like their slap stickers. See, that one's got a little bit of top boob. Off Season was the name of one of the companies. See, that's kind of cool. All Show No Go, of course. This one's kind of cool. It's got titties on it. Senpai Squad's the name of this company. Booty Hunters, that's the same one I have on my roof rack. And then Off Season Gang Gang, because this one's just fat. So there's 9 stickers here, and I'm going to slap them on the Volvo. So I put all 9 stickers on, and I am loving the way this is looking. So are y'all ready for the big reveal? I'm gonna let y'all wait for the anticipation. New tires. Got the grass growing back here now because we put a bunch of seed down. And oof, look at that. So got the two, I need this on the back so people know I'm not fast, because I do have some stickers right there that make them go. And this one's reflective. And then we have this side. I got all the cool ones. I got the 3 little anime hentai shit in the middle. See, that one's shiny. That one's very shiny. That one's a little shiny. I messed up. And then I got the big one here. And so, see, I did them diagonally like that so it takes up more space, because if I were to have them straight, it wouldn't look as good and I'd have more open space. But I want this whole window to be covered. So there it is from the back. And now I have a hella JDM Volvo. I also put the front bumper back on the Volvo. I don't know if y'all ever saw that I relocated the front license plate, because I hated the way it looked there. And I might drill some speed holes there possibly, because I don't like the way that looks all open. But here's a completed Volvo with the front on and these stickers on. And I just love the way these freaking look. I don't even watch hentai or anime, but I love the way these stickers look. So what you gonna do about it? I spent my money, I bought these stickers myself, and this looks hot. I just keep working on my cars constantly without doing this, so it's about time I need to go ahead and clean this up. So see how all my tools in my bag are not put up? Everything's off. Look, I only have one socket actually on the holder, because I've just been working on everything. Like the other day when I changed the motor mounts on the Volvo and did the exhaust and everything, I made a huge mess. And I just keep throwing stuff in there. I'll be like, oh, time to clean up, just throw everything in there. So I'm gonna dump this upside down and clean it up. So now here's everything all nice and back. So I need Scotch-Brite, because that'll make it way easier, and I use it for lots of other stuff, and I used all of mine up. So I'm going to take the Volvo to O'Reilly's and see if she makes it just fine. I've driven there multiple other times. There's no reason why it shouldn't make it, but I hope I don't get pulled over or anything. But I'm gonna get my wallet out the Honda, but well, let's do this. Got our Scotch-Brite pads now, so I can help get the plastic dip off, and she made it there and back just fine. So I got it all pretty much smooth everywhere. The back bumper had lots of small spots on it. In the back, pretty much all behind the mud flap areas were messed up. I got that one big mess up, and then there, and then that. And then this front bumper needs to be completely redone. So I got 2 cans of black plasti dip and then wax and tar remover. You usually use this when you paint, but I'm just gonna use this to get everything cleaned off. I'm gonna clean the whole bottom of it off and just right above the blue. So I'm gonna tape everything off, and then I'll be able to respray it. So I pretty much have everything taped off. I'm not
We got birds by our house, right up there.
So here I am in the back of the car meet, and it's pretty lit right now. Look guys, it's the Sam Slow 5.0 and the murdered mock. Can you believe that, Braden? The murdered mock with the scuffed wheel. Look at that. Stock car. Call it. We even got a CRX up front, parting next to an EG hatch with some fat ass wheels on it.
Fucking decent wheels. There's still one piece. He's got a wing and a wing. What?
Just kidding.
Bro, that RX-7 right there?
What the
Why? Why? Hey, at least it has a 6-cylinder in it. Bro, it's fucking, it's auto. I think he likes to use the dynamo.
What the fuck? Our fucking Houston Dynamo sucks.
Soft wheels.
Look at that paint. That is the same color I want my fucking
Chris
Subaru
could have
right
this,
there.
but he playing.
I don't like that color though.
I like this forever blue.
Look
On
at that.
it.
Ooh.
Are you recording? Are you recording? Hello? Hello? Are you recording?
Fox spot. Yes, I'm recording, Sam.
Oh.
You're the meats. Namaste. Yeah, no interior.
He's coming in here for sure.
Got a parachute on the back. Carbon fiber.
Didn't Martin say he wanted a truck?
I think he said he couldn't.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, fuck it.
Oof. So, all of my friends left the meet, and I was like, oh, it's kind of dry. Everyone got there and they knew what to do. So, I'm back home now, and I'm probably gonna go finish plastic dipping the bottom of the Subaru so I can take that off and have that another thing checked off the list. So, I got another coat on, and it's all looking good except for right there. No matter how thick I did it, it didn't change. So now I got the bumper in front of me and some Scotch-Brite, and I'm just going and see, this is the primer. They're actually gonna paint this, but they didn't. But the plasti dip was so thin that it's coming straight off, so I'm gonna redo all that and just plasti dip over the zip ties, and you can see how thick the Bondo is. That's all Bondo right there, but I don't really care because that's not a part that's important. Parts that are important are like that on the side, whatever, the top. So I'm just gonna scuff it all up and get it peeled where it needs to be peeled. Time to dip. Here's a before all around. This is mainly the bad area, just right here. So I just got done using up the last can of plasti dip. I put the whole can on there and it is looking way better. And now that I got this on, you want to take the tape off when it's wet, but it's not wet. But I'm still gonna spray a coat or two of glossifier on that. And by the time the glossifier is done being sprayed there, this will be dry, so I'll spray it on this. And then everything will be done and I can take all the tape off, and my Subaru's gonna look 10 times better with new plasti dip wheels and the new plasti dip bumpers and bottom part that's ugly. So I got the glossifier on, I took all the tape off, and let me show you why I said to take the tape off when it's wet. So I was doing the, you know how I have the tape there? Well, I was doing it really heavy right there, and I kind of frayed off. And I frayed off right there, so when I took the tape off, it actually started peeling the plasti dip up, and so it had that little, you know, when you stretch plasti dip, that's what it looked like right there. So I had to like peel it off real quick, so I have a little mess up there, and then it didn't come out that good on that bottom edge. So this back door is definitely the worst, and that's also where I have a dent from whatever, something hit me or whatever. So this door is definitely the worst part of the car, but good thing it's the rear passenger side, so I don't have to look at it as much as the front. But this is still drying a little bit, and I'm gonna wait for it to get completely matte, dark, black, like how it is here. I want it to get the rest, and I have just enough glossifier left to be able to do this, and then I'll probably be out of all my plasti dip. Well, that's it for today's vlog. Thanks for joining me today, and you got to see all the stuff I got to do. So that is a day in the life of me, kind of, but thanks for watching, and peace.